Welcome to AG Chelsea TV. In today's video we'll start with Chelsea in talks for Saudi Pro League transfer for KEPA. Chelsea goalkeeper KEPA Arrizabalaga is reportedly in talks over a potential move to the Saudi Pro League side Al Ittihad. The Spaniard spent last season on loan at Real Madrid, where he was drafted in as a result of first-choice Thibaut Courtois suffering a serious injury to his anterior cruciate ligament. Life in Madrid started well for Arrizabalaga. He made 20 appearances for the Galacticos, but after a string of errors, he was replaced by Ukrainian Andriy Lunin. Currently, the keeper is under contract at Chelsea until 2025, but it remains unclear if he still has the desire to fight for his place or leave for a fee rather than departing for free next summer. According to The Athletic, KEPA is yet to make a decision on his future at Stamford Bridge, but is drawing interest from the Saudi Pro League. The Spaniard, who is still the world's most expensive goalkeeper, thanked Los Blancos supporters with a message on Instagram last month. He wrote, "Thank you for all the support during the year. Madridistas.no better way to end the season. We are the champions of Europe." If the 29-year-old decides to move to Al Ittihad, he will join forces with former Chelsea teammate N'Golo Kante and Madrid legend Karim Benzema. Despite failing to justify his price tag at Chelsea, the goalkeeper still has a UEFA Europa League, UEFA Champions League, UEFA Super Cup and FIFA Club World Cup to show from his time in London, to add to the La Liga and Champions League double triumph from last season. Arrizabalaga has made 163 appearances for the Blues since joining from Athletic Club in 2018. Chelsea joined Desire Du signing race. The race to sign starred Rennes Desire Du is heating up. In the wake of Bayern Munich's rejected bid, worth around €35 million, according to Le Parisien, RMC Sport reported that Paris Saint-Germain were stepping up their attempts to sign the France youth international. Rennes want to garner a considerable fee for the versatile midfielder. SRFC sold Jeremy Doku to Manchester City in a €60 million deal last summer. The Breton club believe that, including bonuses, they could achieve a similar fee for Du, who will not be retained in the event of a considerable fee. The amount of interest being shown in the midfielder is giving Rennes increasing confidence of garnering such a fee. PSG are stepping up their attempts, whilst Tottenham are also in the race, as per Le Parisien. Ouest France have reported interest in Du, and L'Equipe have confirmed that they remain in the race, as do Premier League rivals Chelsea. Du is a French international at under-17s, under-19s, and under-21s levels, featuring in warm-up clashes for Thierry Henry's French Olympic squad, mostly made up of players under the age of 23. Whether the tournament may delay a potential transfer is not yet known. The prospect is traditionally a left winger but can switch into central positions when required. The youngster explained his admiration for Lionel Messi and Neymar in an interview with OneFootball. He said, "I drew a lot of inspiration from them. They were two players who were at the top of their game when I was a teenager. They made me dream," he continued, explaining his style of play. "I think I like to dribble. I'd have to say it's the step over. It's effective and elegant at the same time. You can really destabilize an opponent, so it's a move I like a lot. I wouldn't say I've got both feet, but I'm comfortable with both, and that helps me to do this type of move." Official, Chelsea sign Renato Veiga from FC Basel. Chelsea's fifth signing of the summer has been made official today, with Portugal U21 international Renato Veiga joining from FC Basel on a 7-year contract with a 1-year extension option. The 20-year-old is a promising, and already quite imposing, defensive midfielder who can also play centre-back and left-back. That versatility is expected to be a very useful quality in our squad, presuming he stays with the first team. Chelsea are reportedly paying just €14 million for Veiga's services. Lisbon-born Veiga, who will turn 21 at the end of this month, came up through the Sporting CP and Real SC youth systems, and made his professional debut in the Formas B team in the Portuguese 3rd Division in 2021. He left Sporting last summer to sign with FC Basel in the Swiss Super League, after spending the second half of the preceding season on loan at FC Augsburg in the Bundesliga. "I'm absolutely buzzing to be here. This is one of the biggest clubs in England, the biggest for me, and I'm just really excited to get started." He's explained during his first interview as a Blues player with the club's media that he's very versatile. The Portuguese talent has previously operated as a left-back, centre-back and as a defensive midfielder, I'm comfortable on the ball and I would describe myself as a complete player due to my versatility. I'm comfortable in many positions on the pitch. I wouldn't say I have a favorite position because it depends on the opponent or tactical elements, but I have played at left back, centre back and as a defensive midfielder. I like to defend a lot, and with my height and physical strength, I enjoy it. I like to control the game with or without the ball. Juventus close in on Broja. Chelsea's search for a striker has slowed to a crawl. After a start to the window where there were intense reports of interest in players like John Duran, and it seemed likely that we were close to signing him, things have gone very quiet. We reckon a big part of the reason for that is that the club want to secure some sales before making definitive moves towards buying anyone. And of course, when it comes to buying a striker, the priority will be selling the strikers we already have on the books. Romelu Lukaku is his own story, of course. His vast wages and the amount Chelsea paid for him make him a tricky asset to sell. But Armando Broja is the opposite. He's homegrown, so any sale is pure profit. He's a lot younger and on more reasonable wages. Despite his recent injury issues, there should be plenty of interest. Today, Football Italia have translated reports from Italy which claim that Juventus are in close contact with Broja, who is on the old lady's agenda for the summer. Their current target man Arkadiusz Milik is on the way out, and Broja is seen as an ideal replacement for a reasonable fee. If their interest is real, we can certainly see a deal forming here. Chelsea won't ask anything too silly for a player who couldn't even get into the Fulham team in the second half of last season, while Juventus can see the talent in Broja that has shown itself in flashes. If Chelsea's PSR situation is in order, we could even see a loan with a compulsory purchase at the end suit both parties. Transfermarkt value Broja at €22 million, and while we'd expect to get more than that for him, the €36 million Chelsea want looks a stretch. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support AG Chelsea TV.